Matt to Norton in the morning.
Why do you guys hang out with me?
On 97 Rock.
Yes, little hail to the chief, because we have Sarah Palin's lookalike in the studio, Lisa Ann from the famous Nailin Palin video. She's at Tiffany's Cabaret this weekend. Hi, Lisa Ann. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Are you?
Yes.
It's great to have you so alive and awake and raring to go here this morning.
I got up at 5 o'clock so I could be awake for you guys.
Well, it is radio, you know.
It is radio, yes.
You could have come in your sweatsuits. You didn't need to get the whole Sarah Palin get-up on.
Yeah, that's true.
So we actually have something special planned for you in a couple of minutes, but don't be scared.
I'm not scared.
And Jixter with the video camera should not scare you at all. You're used to cameras.
Used to cameras, used to stalker-ish people putting cameras at me when I'm not looking. Used to people taking photos of me at the store, at the airport, anywhere I go, just taking weird photos.
Is that annoying? People all the time?
It catches you off guard. You know, when you look on your Twitter and you see a photo that you didn't know was being taken and you're like maybe having a bite to eat or doing something, you're like, oh, this is weird.
We'd love to look at your Twitter sometime, but we'll save that for later.
Okay. I've been tweeting a lot of photos from the radio this morning, yes.
Okay. We have a little contest here where what we're going to do is we have some guys who claim that they can do a pretty good impression of a president, and as though they were hitting on Sarah Palin, and you'll pick out the best one, all right?
That sounds fantastic.
Okay,
What do I get to do with this winner?
Whatever you'd like.
Okay.
Whatever you'd like. Well, I guess Lisa Ann, who's at Tiffany's Cabaret this weekend, and you know her from the famous Nailin Palin video. You were an adult film star a while and then got out because there was kind of the whole AIDS scare, at least according to the one bio.
We had a situation in 1997 where there was a performer who was HIV positive and was providing false tests and infected quite a few people, and that was enough for me to get out of the business. It scared me. Now we have much different testing in place and different regulations, and the state actually regulates us as well. So I waited until things were at a place where I was comfortable and I felt safe coming back into the business.
How did you get called to do this? I mean, because you had been an adult film star and you were a featured dancer, and then somebody said, "Oh my God, you look like Sarah Palin. We got to do." How did that happen?
How did I get called? I think Dennis the Menace had a cup and string system, and Hustler used it, and it worked. Maybe it was SOS, but I just got a call from Hustler on my cell phone, and they said to me, we really want to do this project. We know you'd be great for it. So I said, let's do it.
You've been in the business for a while. I actually saw some of the awards you've won from the Adult Film Award. Hot MILF and Cougar.
Yes, many MILF awards.
How does that feel?
I have multiple MILF awards, which is very funny because you should all know I don't have kids.
Right.
So I feel, it's kind of unfair. I have more time to work than an actual MILF does.
True.
But I win every MILF and Cougar award. I've also won 2 Feature of the Year awards, adult features. So that's for my feature dancing, which has been great. And I now have about maybe 40 awards.
And the one was a crossover award. Did you win that because of from Nailin Palin or?
No, I actually do a lot of other things that people don't know about. I do stunt work. I did stunt work in The Black Swan. I just did stunt work in Darren Aronofsky's new movie that'll be coming out next year called Noah.
What kind of stunt work was in Black Swan?
Fight scenes.
Really? So you're a tough girl too.
Yes, I am. Wow. And I'm in the SAG union for doing stunts. So
hopefully you won't be in the SAG for a while.
Yeah.
So Tiffany, you're actually kind of, Tiffany's Cabaret obviously is your place. You're kind of excited that Lisa Ann is here. She's a pretty big star.
Yeah, and she's awesome. And it's nice to have when we have good features come in, and some of them are a little bit more difficult to deal with, but she's been amazing.
They are.
So this is awesome.
I like to hear the horror stories about the other girls.
Yeah. And I don't like telling them.
We love hearing them. We already know by the list of people that each club has had. We already can plan out if there was some craziness that happened. So we just like to hear it. It's always funny.